Hey everyone, if you guys seen my previous video, you know that I just got a Samsung Galaxy Tab S7. And so today we're going to look at one of two cases that I ordered from Amazon to, give protection to the Tab S7. I feel like a tablet, especially something this big versus like something this big needs a case or some more protection. So today we are going to take a look at this. This inside this box is a case and a keyboard. It's a keyboard case. So this is not the one from Samsung. I'm not sure. I'm like maybe 60% chances that I might get the one that is from Samsung. But this one is from a brand called, I can't even say this, IVEOPPE. And you can get it on Amazon for $38.89. And the reason why I like this one versus the Samsung keyboard in the beginning, just because I needed a case right away and this would come in faster. It was like I said, this is coming in before my other case, is that it's yeah, I can get it in quicker. It was a free same day delivery. And then the other thing was, well, at least when I got it, it was same day delivery. And number two, it was way cheaper than a Samsung keyboard. For the S7 keyboard from Samsung on Amazon right now, I saw it for like $128, which is pretty pricey for a keyboard that, I mean, it's a case and a keyboard, but it doesn't even have, it's not even backlit. And that's the one thing I like about this one, is it has backlit keyboards. 'Cause a lot of times in my room, I'm in an environment where I don't really have a lot of good lighting. So enough talk. Let's take a look at it now. First thing we got to do is cut all these tape right here on the bottom. So the box is nothing special. It's just a plain brown box, and right here where the scanner or scan code is the see the name of the case. Or no, it doesn't even have the name of the case. It just says keyboard case for Samsung, made in China. So you can pause that and read it for yourself. Okay, after cutting away the I think it goes like this, that tape, here is what we get. Right up at the very top is a user manual, a booklet really. Here is your Bluetooth keyboard. It seems pretty light, but it seems like it's pretty solid but light. It looks like it's metal too. As you can see, this looks like metal, but we'll find out. And then here is the folio case or cover right there in plastic. And then in here is, looks like a cable, and it's a micro USB. Isn't it 2020 now? Shouldn't we have a USB-C? But the cable is for, which I have plenty of, is to charge the keyboard, because it is, this thing is backlit and it is Bluetooth, so it does have a little battery in here somewhere, and then at some point it does need to get charged. So what should we look at first? So first things first, let's look at the keyboard. Here's one of the big things that I've noticed is between this and the Samsung keyboard case, is that this keyboard, this does not have the trackpad that the Samsung keyboard does have. So that's that. There's all this space up top. I wish they would have made some kind of like maybe move the keys up more, and then you could have room for a small keyboard or a trackpad, right? So up top here, as you can see, there's these switches or buttons for connect, and these LED lights for like probably the charge, the Bluetooth connection, and then power, and a on and off switch. So the power is when, the keyboard's on. Charge is self-explaining. It's when you're charging and how much charge time or whatever you might have. Then Bluetooth is simple, if you're Bluetooth connected or not. And then the caps is, if you're using capital letters and things like that. So that's self-explanatory. So yeah, um, it's it's probably plastic. It's made to look like it's metal, but it feels like it's plastic. Although this part right here feels like it's metal, but it's probably plastic too. So, okay, let us look at the folio case itself. The folio case is going to add some extra thickness to the tab S7, as you can see. And my S Pen keeps coming off, especially when I lay the tablet flat. So that's the one good thing. This does have an S Pen holder, just like the original Samsung keyboard case. And so here it is, and there's the brand right there. See what I was trying to tell you guys, IVEOPPE. It had like 500 reviews on Amazon, and it was like 4.5 stars out of 500 reviews. So that's pretty good. Here it is right here. So what it looks like is this is the actual case for the Galaxy Tab S7. Here's where the keyboard or the S Pen is going to be held into place. And yeah, the material does not feel like leather. I think it's more like a vinyl material. But the case part right here is plastic or silicone or yeah, polycarbonate. And there's this soft like liner in here. Feels a little bit like just a short strip of foam padding or something. So it feels like your case is, or your Galaxy Tab S7 is going to be very well protected. So let's just put the Tab S7 in there right now. And the Tab S7, so far, I noticed that for having it in for about a day or so, it does collect fingerprints. So it's pretty good that, to have this case. I was thinking of making a skin for it since I couldn't find any skins on this, which is odd. I found a skin for the S7 Plus, but not for the S7. And I almost ordered that until I found out it was actually for the S7 Plus. All right, so let's install it. Just pop it in, I guess, right? That's tight. It is a really tight fit. Wow, this is tight. Well, at least you know this. If you ever drop this, I keep trying to say note, the Galaxy Tab is not going to pop out. Okay, so now looks like it's popped into place. So there you go. And see, and there's the S Pen holder right there. And then there you go. Then now these things right here are for different levels that you want it propped up, I'm assuming. And then we could also put our keyboard here. It's like there's magnets underneath here, so when you lay the keyboard, it just attaches into place like so, as you guys can see. But now let's I have the keyboard on the wrong way. Okay, yeah, and it's pretty strong magnets that is holding this keyboard into place. Although I don't think you would, unless you have screen protector, you'd want to be closing this Okay, let's see if this keyboard has any juice and if we can connect it to how easy it is to connect via Bluetooth to the okay, so the LED just went on for power, I think. Off, on, and I wonder if there's a charge. One thing, this part of the case, it gets in the way of your fingerprint scanner. So, yeah, it's not scanning my fingerprint right now. See? Fingerprint doesn't match. Come on, man. Okay, so one thing I have that's going to be a con is your fingerprints can't get read properly with this edge right here getting in the way. So I'm probably going to have to rescan my fingerprints for this fingerprint scanner to work. Otherwise, you can use your Face ID or your Face Unlock. Does work. Or your swipe for your PIN to get it going. So now, by the way that the LED is not on, I don't think it's getting any power. So I'm probably going to have to charge this keyboard up first. So I will be right back to finish this unboxing and review as soon as we get this Bluetooth keyboard charged up. So while the Bluetooth keyboard is charging up right now, we're going to walk through the case itself. So you guys could already see there's your cutouts for the camera holes, and the S Pen is good. The cutouts for your speakers are also lined up properly, as you can see. And your USB-C, another speaker cutout. The cutouts are good. Your other speaker, microphone hole, and another speaker cutout. Another microphone hole cutout right here, I guess. Or what is this? Yeah. So now the only thing is the fingerprint scanner is because look, there's edge right here to protect the screen. You have extra edges to protect the front of the screen. As you guys can see, there's a lot of extra edges to protect the screen. The only thing is these extra edges on the sides makes it difficult to press the power button and slash fingerprint sensor. So see, that's the only bad thing right now. And the fact that the keyboard has micro USB instead of USB-C, I have to switch cables. See, it's really hard to press that power button. And then I'm going to probably have to, it actually read my fingerprint that time, but I have to rescan my fingerprints to get this to work. And also let's check the toggles. We haven't even tried the volume buttons. So the volume buttons are pretty clicky and responsive, and they're easy to feel out because they do pop out a little bit right here from the edge. It does pop out a little bit, so you notice where it's at. But yeah, the keyboard or the fingerprint and the power button is recessed in, so it's harder to get to the power button, and it's harder for your fingerprints to get read, although you got to really press on it, as you can see. So I'm going to turn it off, and then see, I'm going to press it real hard, and it actually read it that time. So yeah, all you need to do is probably just rescan your fingerprints again. I only have one set of prints right now, so I'm going to rescan it. Other than that, the case is really nice. As far as, it doesn't look like it's going to attract fingerprints a lot. So it's not really a big fingerprint or lint magnet. Actually, yeah, it actually is. I can see my fingerprints right there. Let's see if the keyboard is charged up just a little bit so we can see how easy it is to pair. There's one more thing I almost forgot. So we did check the ports to see if they lined up, but just like how this cut out, even though it does line up with the power button and fingerprint sensor, it kind of does interfere with the reading, that you have to like actually press a little bit harder for it to read your fingerprints. As you guys can see, we're going to test out the cutout. So here is a normal like USB-C charging cable, and this is the one for my um, fast charging USB-C cable, and you can tell the difference. The fast charger, which is in black, is a little bit thicker. So the normal one, even though it's not plugged into any power brick right now, it will fit. Yeah, no issues. I can hear it clicking in there. And it's kind of tight though. Whoa. Fast charger. It will work. It's just you really got to plug it in there. You really got to plug it in there, or really push it in there. As you guys can see right there, super fast charging does work. It is working. It does work with the fatter USB-C charging cable. Okay, it looks like it's charged. Well, the light went off. It says when the charging light, red light turns off, it means your keyboard is fully charged. So, but the power light is not on. Let's see if we could connect it. So I guess I have to press the connect button right here and see if we can and there goes the Bluetooth pairing light. It's going on. So let's see if the tablet can pick up on it. Come on. Scan. Oh, here it is. Shit, I missed it. Right there, Bluetooth 3.0 keyboard. You guys see that? Right here, where my thumb is. I just totally missed that. Let's connect it. Pair. Okay. Now we are connected, and as you can see, there's the light. So this changes the colors. And that's probably where I'll keep it right there. Is just a plain white light. This button cycles through the colors. And then that turns the lights off. And then you turn it back on. How do you change the brightness? Okay, I just found out to change the brightness levels, you want to hit or press the function key and then that light button right here symbol. So it's off, and then see there's brighter and brightest, and then off again. So on, dim, get it a little bit brighter, and then the brightest right there. So that is how that works. It's gonna go all the way bright, and then this is to change it. Colors. Maybe blue. Blue looks pretty nice. Yeah, I think I like this color blue. Almost, but not quite the powdered blue for the chargers. Speaking of chargers, let's get back into the screen. We're gonna go here, and let's see if the keyboard can type. Yep, it's charged. It's typing, as you can see. Wait. I'm not a very good typist, so I really don't have nothing bad to say about the keyboard. Chargers, draft, picks, 2021. And there you go. So yeah, no issues with the, as far as keyboard goes, at least to me. I don't notice anything with the if there's any lag or whatever like that. The keyboard is has pretty good tactility. I don't know if you guys can hear it. And yeah, so I have no complaints. I don't really type a lot anyway, so I really can't say what's a good and not good keyboard. Yeah, there you go. One thing to note though is there are some complaints on the reviews. I was reading some of the reviews while the keyboard was charging, that it doesn't connect strong enough. It's connecting really strong to me. As you can see, that's a pretty strong connection. Right? I'm swinging this thing. And I guess if you don't have a screen protector, if you don't want to store the keyboard in like that, you could probably just connect it here. And it'll connect this way. As you can see from the outside, if you want to do it that way. The other thing I read is the negative. One negative is like when you just want to have the tablet by itself. Unlike the Samsung keyboard, the whole thing detaches and you still have the back part. On this one, I find that I was doing this. I would fold it and have this part folded like so, and this is how I would read with the tablet. So that's what I was doing with the when the keyboard is not on there. So pretty much that is it. Other than yeah, the keyboard has to be charged with micro USB. It should have been USB-C, so I don't have to switch cables, because right now this is probably the only thing I need that needs charging with micro USB that I currently am using. And then number 2, there's no trackpad on the keyboard, so that might be a big deal for some of you. To me, it's not really a big deal, because even on my laptop, I don't use the trackpad. I usually use a wireless mouse. And you do have the benefit of using the touchscreen for that if you want to, or it's probably what you're most likely going to do. And number 3, if you don't have a screen protector, I don't know about putting the keyboard to storing it with the tablet. I'm worried that it might scratch my screen. I'm not sure. I don't think it really is. And the pen, I'm just trying to find nitpicky things here, guys, because otherwise they're not really no big deals. And I do recommend this product. I like it. Is that the S Pen holder is only good when you have the case closed, right? It's not like the Galaxy, the regular Samsung keyboard case. It does have the cover over there, and that's the good thing with the other case I'm getting, is it has a little silo for you to put the S Pen into and store it, which will work out just a little bit better. Anything else I can nitpick? Yeah, so number 1, the fingerprint sensor is kind of blocked, so you have to rescan your fingers. But as you guys can see, once I rescanned it, it works. Volume toggles are good to go. Yeah, micro USB for charging. No place to really store the keyboard without, putting it up against the screen on your tablet. That was number 3. And number 4, it does add a little bit of bulk to your to the Tab S7 if you're going to be carrying this around for portability. So that's that. But the good things is you get not only a folio case, but you get a wireless keyboard that you can use with probably any device, not just the tablet. I can probably use this with my laptop or my desktop. I could even probably pair it with my smartphone. So you do get a free wireless keyboard, and I don't know how much wireless keyboards cost nowadays, depending on maybe the type of keyboard and the size of the keyboard and things like that. And you also get backlit keys. That authentic Samsung keyboard case does not have backlit keys, so that's also a plus. So that is it for our look, review, and unboxing. If you guys have been informed or entertained, if you got something out of this video, please like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at The Workout Geek for all my latest happenings and great workout tips. Till next time, everybody, take care, stay safe, stay healthy, and have a wonderful day.